Man, beautiful response. I can't wait till us to start taking clips from this interview. I want to ask you about this question. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan delivered on this past Saviours Day. His title of the lecture was "The War of Armageddon Has Begun." You know, what advice would you give to the viewers regarding what they and what we can do to prepare ourselves during this battle between God and Satan?
Well, first of all, I listened to that lecture Friday again. So the first thing I would suggest, beloved, is that you go back and you listen to it again and you study it, right? And then they have the articles are in the Final Call newspaper. They have it in 2 sections. Study it, parse it apart, and really, get plumb the depths of what he said, right? Because in this hour, it is going to be very, very, very important that we study the word like we have never studied that word before, because the enemy is trying. Okay, we made our move at Saviours Day. He's making his move now. He is attempting to uproot that word that Minister Farrakhan put in us, okay? And Sister Ava, may Allah be pleased with her, used to always say, every time we go before Minister Farrakhan, he has to win us back from Satan, okay? I say, look, let's delve into the word. Let's study his words. Let's study the scriptural sources. Let's keep our eyes and our ears open. And most of all, beloved, if this is the war of Armageddon, prayer in the study guides, he says prayer is the alpha and omega to our success. Keep up prayer in this hour and keep up study in this hour, that when Satan comes, and he's coming, we'll be so rooted in the word that we will not be uprooted when that flood comes. So that would be my suggestion. Gird up your loins, study the word, and become proficient in that word. Come to your classes, come to your meeting, because Brother Willie, if I can share this story, I tell the believers this all the time. I was getting my car inspected one day, and there was some African brothers in there, and one of the African brothers was watching a horror movie, and he was talking to the TV just like Black folk in America talk to the TV. And it was one of those Jason movies, and the white people were standing in a circle, and one of the white boys said, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. And they're like, no, don't leave. Stay with us. He said, no, I'm leaving. And the African brother started talking to the TV. He said, don't leave the group. Don't leave the group. And that white boy left the group. And guess what happened? He got killed. And the African brother stood up and said, I told you, don't leave the group. So my suggestion to us, beloved, stay with the believers. Stay inside the house. Stay inside Noah's Ark. Lean on one another when you're not strong. I think that's a song, brother.
Yes, sir.
Lean on me, right? Don't go out there trying to fight Satan by yourself. Stay with the believers. Build a camaraderie. And as Jesus gave his last instruction, which Mr. Farrakhan is just that, giving us the same instructions, because he is fulfilling everything written of Jesus. Love ye one another, even as I have loved you. So God chose our friends for us. Accept it. Learn how to get along, because God has chosen your friends for you. So stay with the group, stay with the mosque, stay with your nation.
Beautiful. And while